So, what?
So text 195, we saw the previous lecture how instantly Jagai got pure love when Gauranga blessed him, gave him the benediction. The whole universe, the whole creation is running by Gauranga's desire. So how can his benediction to Jagai not come true? It instantly came true. Instantly when he said, let him get love, may you get love. Instantly he swooned in the ground with pure love. And then what happened next? In text 195. प्रभु बोले जगाई उठिया देख मोरे सत्यामी प्रेम भक्ति दान दिल तोरे. Lord Gauranga said, Jagai, get up, don't fall unconscious, please get up and see my form. I am manifesting before you my divine opulences because you protected Nityananda. You did a favor to Nityananda. See my divine form. And I am telling you the truth. I have actually given you Prema Bhakti today. Don't have any doubt. Gauranga did not want the whole world to feel any doubt. That is why he is saying, Satya, Satya. Really I have given you Prema Bhakti. And from today nobody will criticize you about your past. Nobody should criticize you because you are totally changed. You have become my pure devotee. You are going to give up all your sinful ways. You have given up this very moment. Where pure love is there, where Krishna Prem is there, then there cannot be any sin. There cannot be any Maya. So Jagai has become free from all that. Text 196. Chaturbhuja Shankha Chakra Gada Padmadhar Jagai Dekhila Shei Prabhu Vishwambhar. Very beautiful poetic verses by Vrindavan Das Thakur. He is the super excellent poet. He's saying that hearing the Lord's words, Madai came to external consciousness. Because when somebody, very very poor, when somebody gets the ultimate treasure in one moment, one is not able to sustain that much, mercy or that much thing. So Jagai really fainted in bliss. Because one who has no inclination, one who has no even knowledge that such bliss can exist, Jagai, he got that bliss in a moment. So just that shock, it was a divine shock, spiritual, blissful shock, made him unconscious. He couldn't believe that the Lord could give him this kind of mercy. And then when he got up, Jagai saw that Lord Gauranga Vishwambhar, the maintainer of the whole creation, he had manifested 4 hands. His 2 hands were gone, he has manifested 4 hands. His 4 hands, 1 hand, conch, disc, club and lotus. Out of these 2, disc and club are to destroy the enemies of his devotees. And the lotus and the conch is to offer his cooling shelter to his devotees. So Jagai dekhi lashe Prabhu Vishwambha. And Jagai, with great bliss, he saw that form. That form which is rare for even the denizens of Vaikuntha, that form is now being shown to Jagai. Actually, why did the Lord manifest this four-handed form? Because already his chakra had come, his disc in one hand. So he decided, anyway I have got my chakra, so why not my other three, club, disc, club, and lotus and conch. So he showed his opulences to Jagai. He not only gave his pure love, this is the proof of incarnation of the Supreme Lord. So many people pose themselves as incarnation of God in this degraded age of Kali Yuga, but none of them can show their four hands. None of them can display their disc, Sudarshan Chakra. They can advance so much technology, so much robots, so much technology, but they can never make this something like the supremely powerful Sudarshan Chakra, which flies anywhere in creation, in the material world, spiritual world, at the order of the Lord. He's the conscious servant of the Lord, Sudarshan. Deities. How can it go without fuel? Nowadays nothing can move without fuel, fly. But Sudarshan Chakra does not need any fuel. It's the greatest servant of the Lord. So anyone who claims that he is Gauranga or he is Krishna or he is Vishnu or any incarnation, he should display these four hands, which Gauranga has displayed to Jagai effortlessly, causelessly. That is the greatness of God. He can manifest his opulence any time he wants. Nobody can stop him. There is no fixed time. There is no restrictions for him. Text 197. देखिया मूर्छित हना पडिल जगाय वक्षे श्री चरण दिला Chaitanya Gosai. Now we are seeing that Gauranga Mahaprabhu is not satisfied by giving him pure love, Vraja Prem. He is not satisfied by showing him his four-handed form. So what does he do next? So much mercy. Now when the Lord gives mercy, he does not see any restriction. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. So Gaur Hari, Gaur Hari. So when after Jagai got up and saw the four-handed form of Gauranga and again crashed to the ground in unconscious and bliss, because that divine form, who has the power to actually see that, is a very effulgent, opulent form, Chaturbhuj Vishnu, who is the partial expansion of Gauranga. It actually shows that Vishnu is always present in the body of Gauranga. Gauranga is not present in the body of Vishnu. 1 million rupees, 10,000 rupees, $10,000 are included in $1 million. But $1 million are not included in $10 million, $10,000. So Vishnu can never show the Gauranga form, but Gauranga can show his Vishnu form. Same with Krishna. All the Vishnu forms were within Krishna's body. So all the demons were killed by the Vishnu actually. Krishna was enjoying his pastimes. So Dekhiya Murchitahana Padila. So he fell unconscious again, seeing this beautiful 400 form of Gauranga. And Gauranga wanted to give him more mercy. Wanted to give him that mercy which even Lakshmi and Shiva did not achieve. And that mercy is to have the dust of the lotus feet of the Lord on our body. Even Lakshmi, she's wanted the dust of the feet. She did not get. The Lord put her on the chest as Shrivats. This dust of the feet is only got by very the topmost associates like Radharani and Rukmini, etc. So that dust so Advaita Acharya deliberately tried to preach Mayavad philosophy so that the Lord will kick him and he will get that dust. The associates are struggling to get even his eternal associates are struggling to get the dust of the lotus feet. Of his lotus feet. Even Namacharya Haridas Thakur, whose whole life he chanted 300,000 times daily, and the culmination of that is at the end of his life in Siddha Bakul in Jagannath Puri, he got the dust of Gauranga on his body. His lotus feet he could place on his chest. Gauranga fulfilled that desire last moment. So this dust, this particles, divine particles at the lotus feet of Lord Gauranga, they are the secret to enter Vrindavan and Navadvip and Puri Dham. So that very rare to achieve. And that dust, that feet, Gauranga, when Jagai fainted on the ground again for the second time, Gauranga lifted his lotus feet and put it on the chest of Jagai. Hari Bol Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga. He put on the chest of Jagai his lotus feet. Aiya Charan Dhan, Vakshe Shri Charan Dila, Chaitanya Gosai. Put his lotus feet on his chest. What greatly fortunate this Jagai is. Just one minute ago, he was the most sinful person in creation. Even the hellish planets were singing of his sins. And in one moment, he has become so fortunate that the Lord has placed his lotus feet on his body, and his glories are started being sung in the heavenly planets. This is the mercy. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratishe Namaha. So when Jagai got this lotus feet, what happened next? Text 198. Aiya charana dhana Lakshmi ra jivan धरिला जगाई जेना अमूल्य रतन. If somebody does not cry by hearing this pastime, one is very hard-hearted, stone-hearted. If one does not have tears swelling in one's eyes. Receiving the lotus feet, the very, very soft and delicate lotus feet of the Lord, the treasure of his lotus feet on his chest, which are the life and soul of Srimati Lakshmi Devi in Vaikuntha, who always is massaging his feet. And for a moment, even for a moment, she does not want to leave them because she is getting so much bliss. That Dharila Jagai, Jena Mulya Ratan. That lotus feet, when Jagai got on his body, he clasped them, gripped them, tightly held them with his hands, as if a poor man has got a great treasure, Amulya Ratan, very priceless. Amulya means priceless treasure. Ratan means jewel. He's got an invaluable jewel, the most costly, most invaluable jewel in creation. He tightly grasped the lotus feet. Of Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Maybe one day, if we somehow can achieve the favor of Lord Nityananda, then we can also get this very, very rare good fortune of touching the feet of the Lord. What to speak of embracing them. Text 199. Charane dhariya kande sukriti jagai ei mata purva kare gauranga gosai. Charane dhariya kande sukriti jagai ei mata purva kare gauranga gosai. Every word of this verse is very ecstatic, jubilant, festival of love, that grasping the lotus feet of Lord, Jagai started crying. He started crying in divine love. That heart was very, very hard, which did not even think twice about murdering people. That heart has become very more softer than butter, and he's crying and crying by receiving Gauranga's mercy. This is not a crying in distress, but it is a crying in extreme bliss. When one is very, very happy, also one cries. And this is not material happiness, it's spiritual happiness. So he held the Lord's lotus feet. And Ei Mata Apurva. You see, Vrindavan Das is telling to the whole creation, please see what my Gauranga Gosai, what my Lord Gauranga, he is the Gosai, he is the master of the whole creation. You see how unparalleled his pastimes are, how unique. Apurva means how unique, how unparalleled, how mind-boggling his pastimes are. Unpredictable. just meditate on them, just think about them. He can turn a hard-hearted demon into a topmost devotee instantly. Let this pastime be glorified in all of creation. So, this is text 199. From this we learn a very important point from this pastime, which is